You're watching Let's Chat.
CityScope Magazine is out and about. You'll be able to find this shortly if you haven't found it already. And the publisher of CityScope Magazine is here joining us this morning, George Mullinex. George, good to see you again.
Good morning.
First of all, the football edition is out and available, right?
That's right, it is. Booster clubs are making it available to parents.
Good.
And all the proceeds go to their programs.
All right. This annual business issue, I was flipping through this earlier in the day. I'm going to ask you the same question I did about the football magazine issue. Why do you do this every year? This is not something that you can just snap together, do a little internet searching, and publish a high-quality magazine like
Well,
this.
and it's a great way to showcase our business community. You know, we include 200 executives from 175 different companies involving 20 different topics, and by doing that, we're able to lift up our business community and share the inspirations, the advice, and the insights of our executives for our business community.
You have one section in here called Power Couples, and this features a number of successful business couples who are in business together and who work together
Right.
day in, day out. Several of these we have interviewed over the years, and Chris and Tracy Lassar, for example, great couple.
Yeah.
They give a lot back to the community, and of course, Tracy and Dr. Lassar operate the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. What's one of your takeaway lessons from the Lassars?
Well, I would say for the Lassars and everybody else that was included, to work successfully as a couple, a married couple, it's really important for you to establish roles. And so each individual knows what their areas of responsibilities are. And then the other thing is to try very hard not to take home the business for discussion.
Now, you were telling me that your wife works with you
Yes.
in publishing
Yes.
magazines
Yes.
like this. Just between you and me, does that get on your nerves? I know, seriously, there's got to be a point where you're talking about it at home over a glass of wine or over the dinner table, and one of you wants to scream, "Stop it."
Yeah.
Not until tomorrow morning.
Well, I think for any couple, to be with each other as much as we are and then to work together is always challenging. But I think, again, if you establish what each person is responsible for and you just allow each person to do their job, it works out, and it's worked out for us as well.
Another great couple in here, Lawton and Karen Haygood. Of course, they operate several restaurants, the Boathouse, Rotisserie, Sugar's Ribs, a couple of others. And you think a normal conventional business has got to be tough enough, but something with the demands of not one, not two, but three or more restaurants.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I was just going to mention they have multiple locations and they have multiple concepts, and they've done very, very well. And again, and for them as well, I think each one of those has their specific gifts, and they recognize that, and they've done very well with one another working together.
So tell me about the magazine itself. Is this a sneak preview? Is this one available now?
It's available now. It's available at Barnes & Noble and several different gift shops or local stores. And once again, it's a great summary of our business community. There's a tremendous amount of inspiration, advice, and insights from local executives. If you want to know who's who in our business community, it's in this publication too.
What did you learn in putting this issue together? With the help of your wife, of course. What did you learn in this issue that sticks in your mind maybe a little bit more than the last one you put out, the last business issue?
I will tell you, the one area that I always like to read is all about leadership. And we interviewed 26 CEOs that provided their insights on how to be a great leader. And I think, in our company and just as a member of our community, I always learn from these executives and others about how to be a better leader.
I like the way you put that, being a better leader. There are managers, and basically they're a dime a dozen.
Right.
Good leaders are kind of difficult to find.
Well, again, some of the information in there, it seems really basic, but it's about listening. And for example, a great quote is listen and understand before you expect to be understood, about trustworthiness and how that really builds integrity. Cultures that really include people, where it's collaborative and it's open and everybody feels like they're a part of the team. So these are all great lessons to be learned.
Yeah.
And it's important for how you live your life and how you lead a company or lead in the community.
And an amazing number of managers kind of don't get that they need to have a buy-in from all of their employees to make the team run more successfully.
It's so important, and it's not easy to do, and the great leaders, they find a way to do it.
And employees also need to learn that the manager or leader in their particular outfit, they're responsible to somebody higher up the ladder. So there's got to be give and take on both sides. So the magazine is available.
Yes.
Give us your website for more details.
Well, it's cityscopemag.com. You can find the articles there as well. And it's available at Barnes & Noble and several of our local gift shops and bookstores.
Can't wait to see what you do in next year's business edition of CityScope Magazine. Absolutely amazing. Make sure and check this out. This one is a keeper. Hang in there. We've got more of Let's Chat coming up.